April 23, 2025 marked a significant escalation in the ongoing conflict in the Middle East. Houthi rebels in Yemen launched a hypersonic missile attack targeting Israel. This audacious strike coincided with the downing of several U.S. drones over Yemeni airspace. These events highlight the expanding theater of conflict and the growing capabilities of non-state actors like the Houthis. The situation is fluid, and the reverberations of these attacks will undoubtedly be felt throughout the region and beyond. The missile launch, confirmed by both Houthi and Israeli sources, represents a dangerous development. This incident marks the first time the Houthis have used such advanced weaponry against Israel. It underscores the increasing sophistication of the Houthi arsenal and their willingness to engage targets far beyond Yemen's borders. The downing of the U.S. drones adds another layer of complexity to an already volatile situation. While the exact number of drones lost remains contested, the incident highlights the vulnerability of even advanced military technology to determined adversaries. The financial implications of these losses are significant, with each MQ-9 Reaper drone costing the U.S. taxpayer around $30 million. These events are not isolated incidents, but rather part of a worrying trend of escalating violence and instability in the region. To understand the gravity of the situation, one must consider the broader context of the conflict and the motivations of the actors involved. The missile attack on Israel, launched from Houthi-controlled territory in Yemen, sent shockwaves through the region. Targeting the strategically important city of Haifa, the missile triggered air raid sirens across northern Israel, forcing residents into bomb shelters. This attack, regardless of its efficacy, demonstrates a concerning reach and capability on the part of the Houthis. The Israeli Defense Forces were quick to claim they successfully intercepted the incoming missile, preventing any casualties or significant damage. However, the Houthi rebels disputed this claim, insisting their missile hit a vital Zionist enemy target. The discrepancy between these accounts further fuels the uncertainty surrounding the incident. The use of a hypersonic missile, a weapon notoriously difficult to intercept due to its speed and maneuverability, is particularly significant. It indicates a potential shift in the balance of power, and raises serious questions about the effectiveness of traditional air defense systems against such advanced weaponry. This development has understandably caused alarm in Israel, a nation accustomed to being the dominant military power in the region. The attack on Haifa, a city with a mixed Jewish and Arab population, also raises concerns about the potential for civilian casualties in future strikes. The incident serves as a stark reminder of the human cost of conflict and the indiscriminate nature of modern warfare. Simultaneous with the missile attack on Israel, the Houthis claimed responsibility for downing a U.S. MQ-9 Reaper drone over Yemen's Hajj governorate. This incident, if confirmed, would represent the 7th drone lost by the U.S. in April 2025 alone, and at least the 22nd since October 2023. These figures, if accurate, paint a stark picture of the Houthis' growing capacity to counter sophisticated U.S. drone operations in the region. The U.S. military has been more conservative in its assessment of the situation, acknowledging the loss of 6 Reaper drones since the beginning of renewed U.S. operations, and at least 15 since October 2023. Despite the discrepancy in numbers, the loss of even a single drone represents a significant blow, both financially and strategically. The financial implications of these losses are substantial, with each Reaper drone estimated to cost around $30 million. However, the strategic implications may be even more significant. The downing of these drones, which play a crucial role in intelligence gathering and targeted strikes, could potentially hamper U.S. operations in Yemen, and hinder their ability to monitor Houthi activities. Furthermore, the continued loss of such advanced drones raises questions about the effectiveness of U.S. technology and tactics in the face of evolving threats. It also highlights the increasing risks associated with operating in contested airspace, where even the most sophisticated weaponry can be vulnerable. These recent events cannot be viewed in isolation. They are part of a broader and deeply concerning escalation of the conflict in Yemen, with regional and international implications. The situation has deteriorated significantly since March 2025, with a marked increase in violence and a hardening of stances on all sides. The U.S. has significantly ramped up its military involvement, conducting approximately 750 airstrikes against Houthi targets in Yemen since March 2025. These strikes, while justified by the U.S. as a necessary response to Houthi aggression, have raised concerns about civilian casualties and the potential for further escalation. The Houthis, for their part, have also intensified their offensive operations. In addition to the missile and drone attacks, they have launched a series of other provocations, including threats against U.S. warships in the Red Sea and even U.S. B-2 bombers stationed at Diego Garcia. These actions demonstrate a clear intent to expand the conflict beyond Yemen's borders and target U.S. and Israeli interests directly. The Houthis' actions appear to be motivated by a complex mix of factors, including their stated aim of defending Yemen from foreign aggression, their alliance with Iran, and their desire to leverage the Palestinian issue to garner support and legitimacy. Their recent attacks on Israel, for instance, are framed as acts of solidarity with the Palestinian people. The escalating conflict in Yemen, as evidenced by the recent missile and drone attacks, is a cause for grave concern. The situation threatens to further destabilize an already volatile region, drawing in regional and international actors and potentially sparking a wider conflagration. The international community must act decisively to de-escalate the situation, promote dialogue, and work towards a peaceful resolution to the conflict.